Hey guys, as you know, I am somebody that loves to modernize old clothes and old t-shirts. I've done a ton of t-shirt cutting videos and stuff in the past, and today I wanted to show you guys how to modernize a t-shirt by using bleach to tie-dye. And it's super cool, super easy, and it's a really fun way to kind of modernize old t-shirts. So what you're going to do first is you're just going to wet down your t-shirts. You want to get them sopping wet and make sure they're evenly wet. Sometimes with thicker material, it's kind of hard to make sure that they're completely wet. So you can even soak them in a sink full of water if you want. And then make sure you squeeze as much of the moisture out so they're just damp. You don't want it to be sopping wet. And then for the shirt, I'm going to show you how to do a swirl pattern. You're just going to pinch where you want the swirl to start, and you're going to tightly twist it so it makes kind of like a swirl pattern, and you kind of want to squeeze it together so it's a nice tight swirl. So what you're going to do is use 3 rubber bands, or like I used, hair ties, and you're going to make a pinwheel type of shape with 6 triangles. And then you're going to use just your regular Clorox bleach or whatever bleach you use for laundry. And what you're going to do is you're going to bleach every other triangle. Now I get it pretty dense with bleach. I want to make sure that it goes through the shirt as much as possible. Of course, if you don't want as much bleach or as much of that tie-dye look, you can soak it less. It kind of depends on what look you're going for, but I soaked each triangle pretty well, but I did every other one. Now when you turn it over, you want to make sure that you bleach the same triangle that you did on the front side. So just flip it over. I kind of cleaned up the bleach a little bit because I didn't want it to puddle too much, but you're just going to do the exact same triangles that you did the first time. When you do the back side, you don't need to soak it quite as much because you already soaked it through pretty well with the bleach. So that's what you're going to do, and it literally only takes 3 to 5 minutes to fully bleach. It kind of depends on how bright that you want it. I kind of wanted mine to be more of an orangey color, but you can leave it on longer to give it more of a white color. So before I show you guys what that looked like, I'm going to show you how to do the scrunch technique, and that's what I did on these little sweatpants. So you're just going to take your fingers and you're going to do these little tiny tufts of fabric, and you're just going to kind of scrunch everything up. I started with the pant legs, and then I did the top part of the pants at the end. And with this technique, you don't have to be so precise. I kind of just threw rubber bands wherever I wanted. You can kind of be a little bit more creative and random with this technique. I think altogether I ended up using 8 hair ties. So when I bleached the pants, I used this hanger as kind of a rack so it wouldn't pool up too much. You could definitely do this with the first shirt that we did as well, so you didn't get the pooling. But basically with this, I just did the bleach all over everything. I didn't soak it quite as much. I just kind of did a quick layer over the front and the back. But then, as you guys can see, I took the tip of the bottle and I kind of stuck it into random areas throughout the pants to give those areas a brighter, more bleached look. And I kind of just did it randomly, but it was just kind of a quick overall coating of the bleach. So when you rinse the bleach out, you basically just want to rinse it until it runs clear, the water runs clear, because you're going to be able to see the black dye or whatever color dye kind of rinse out. And I actually don't throw this in the wash. I just rinse it as good as I can, and then I just dry it from there. I don't put it in the laundry or in the washing machine. So that is what the first shirt looks like. As you can see, it has a really nice, really pretty swirl. And then with the pants, I definitely felt like I had to rinse the pants out longer because the material is a lot thicker and heavier. But the pants turned out really, really cool. They have this really cool random effect on them, and almost like drips, they look like droplets. I don't know, it looks really cool though. I really liked how they turned out. And then I just put them in the dryer. You can let them hang dry if you want, but I just put them in the dryer, and this is what they turned out like, and I absolutely love them. They're really, really fun. I think it's so easy, you guys. I didn't even have to go to the store when I did this. I just used hair ties and bleach, and it was super fast, super easy. You could do it at home with your old t-shirts, really easy. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys have fun with it. I would love to see your tie-dye pieces, so if you do end up doing this, post them to Instagram and tag me, and I would love to see how they turn out. So thanks guys for watching. I hope this was fun to watch, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! Are you modeling my shirts? Huh?